Picture this, you walk into a high-stakes boardroom, you tap one single button, and instantly, 4 different screens just flawlessly display 4K video from 4 separate laptops.
Yeah, there's no flickering, no signal errors. It just works.
Right, it just works. But the reality is that making it do that requires an immense amount of hidden processing power and constant translation happening behind the wall. Welcome to today's deep dive.
Glad to be here.
So our mission today is to decode that invisible brain behind high-end AV setups. We are looking at the Atlona HSM-44-UHD. It is a 4x4 matrix video switcher.
Which is quite a mouthful, I know.
It really is. But basically, we combed through all the technical spec sheets and AV integrator forms for this thing. It runs about $830 and essentially takes up to 4 Ultra HD sources, like a gaming rig or a media server, and perfectly routes them to any of 4 displays.
And I mean, the sheer volume of data moving through that system is just staggering. We are talking about 18 gigabits per second of bandwidth.
Wow.
Yeah, and that easily supports 4K resolution at 60 hertz. But what really matters for the pros is that it supports 4.4.4 chroma subsampling, along with HDR10.
Okay, wait. Let's unpack that jargon for a second, because 4.4.4 chroma what?
Right, sorry. It's basically a technical way of saying the device does not compress the color data at all.
Ah, got it.
So if you are routing a PC spreadsheet to a massive boardroom monitor, the tiny text won't look blurry or bled out. The colors stay razor sharp.
Well, pushing that much pristine data is great if all your displays are identical. But let's be real, in the wild, you're usually mixing stuff, like an older projector with a brand new OLED TV.
Oh, for sure. And cheaper switchers totally panic there.
Right. You get flashing screens or wonky resolutions. So how does this Atlona box avoid the dreaded black screen of death?
So it solves this through advanced EDID management.
EDID.
Yeah, think of EDID less like a basic digital handshake and more like an interpreter at the UN. Before the PC even tries to send a video signal, the switcher intercepts the connection.
Oh, so it gets right in the middle of it.
Exactly. It queries the specific TV and translates its exact capabilities. It's something like, hey, this display only speaks 1080p.
And then it forces the PC to format the video perfectly before it transmits.
You got it. It guarantees perfect compatibility right out of the gate.
So it is negotiating the signal in advance so the connection never drops. But wait, if it's doing all that heavy lifting to translate the video, how does it handle audio? Like if I'm routing audio to a totally different sound system, doesn't that cause a massive lip sync delay?
You would think so, but that is where its audio extraction feature comes in. It pulls out both analog and digital audio simultaneously, completely independent of where the video is actually going.
Oh, wow. Independent of the video.
Yeah, and it supports uncompressed formats, like Dolby Atmos and DTS HD master audio. It processes the audio parallel to the video translation.
Meaning you get that theater-level immersion without any noticeable lag.
Exactly. Zero sync errors.
I do have to push back here for a second, though. I mean, $830 is a lot of money when I can easily hop online and buy an HDMI switcher for, what, $40?
Oh, absolutely. You could do that.
So why on earth does a standard office or even a living room need this intense level of engineering?
Well, because that $40 plastic switcher will eventually melt down if you run it continuously.
Fair point.
The Atlona boasts an MTBF, which is mean time between failures, of 90,000 hours.
90,000? Wait, that's...
Over 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, over 10 years of continuous 247 operation. Plus, it has a metal enclosure and electrostatic discharge protection up to plus or minus 12 kilovolts.
Wow. Okay, so a stray static shock from walking on a carpet won't fry your entire AV network during a global broadcast.
Precisely. It really belongs in a server room, not just sitting on a TV stand.
Built like a tank to guarantee uptime. I get that. But how do you actually manage the thing? If it's sitting in a commercial server rack, I assume you aren't just pointing a cheap plastic remote at it.
Not at all. As a pro-level device, it integrates directly into a building's central IP network, or even legacy RS-232 systems.
So you could program a room so hitting one touchscreen command dims the lights, drops a projector, and routes the exact presentation you need.
Exactly, through IP control or its web GUI. It also has a 2-line LCD front panel, so you can instantly save and recall routing presets right there on the box.
Or completely blank out specific HDMI outputs if you need a screen to go dark mid-presentation.
Yeah, giving you total professional control.
That is fascinating. So for you listening, whether you are upgrading a serious home theater or designing a seamless office space, understanding these invisible matrix switchers really reveals how the flawless digital experiences you interact with are actually constructed.
They really are the unseen engines of modern digital environments.
They absolutely are. And it leaves you with this to think about. If an $830 heavily engineered server grade box is required right now just to perfectly negotiate four screens and four inputs, how radically will our hidden AV infrastructure need to evolve when every wall and surface in our homes becomes the potential multi source interactive display?